What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Wavy Boy, back at it again with another wrestling talk. This time I'm going to be talking about AEW 3-year anniversary that just happened last week. The Sammy Guevara and Andrade situation that happened backstage. Let's get into it. Now, for anybody that's been following up on the wrestling news, Andrade had said some words to Sammy. Basically, whenever I see you, it's on site. Like, he went on some interview podcast thing. He had said something in Spanish about how Sammy, this, that, and the third. Basically, he want that smoke. So then that Wednesday, like I said, on the 3-year anniversary, we get word backstage Andrade and Sammy get into it. Basically, like a little shove match. No punches got thrown. Nobody got hurt. And from that night, Andrade gets sent home, but Sammy doesn't. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, how do y'all get into a fight backstage? One leaves, and then the other person gets to stay. So then as a reward, Sammy's in the main event with Chris Jericho versus Bryan Danielson and Daniel Garcia. Let alone Sammy gets the win over Daniel Garcia. And it's like, why did y'all reward him with that? That's how the 3-year anniversary ended off. Sammy getting the win on Daniel Garcia. Let alone Sammy basically got into 2 fights that night. One backstage and one actually in the ring. And then let alone Andrade was supposed to be in a match on Friday against the 10 in a mask versus career match. Basically, for anybody, Andrade was supposed to lose that match and get shipped to WWE. That's what he thought in his mind. Tony Khan looked at it and said, since you got in this fight, we'll take you off that night. Probably didn't get paid that night, and as a punishment, you're staying in AEW. So take the night off. Sammy gets to stay. Sammy gets the win and the recognition. Like, what kind of mess is that? So then, speaking of that Andrade match, to replace it, they let Death Triangle versus the Dark Order in a tag team match. I'm like, yo, AEW is in a nutshell right now. And then I also find it funny, last week they was in Philly, and then WWE just had their match in Extreme Rules in Philly. I was like, yo, Philly was a spot to be last week. Tony Khan still trying to battle with WWE, and from the looks of it, WWE's been doing nothing but good numbers ever since Triple H has been running the show. I know I'm not trying to like compare the two or whatnot, but Tony brought that on his own, trying to compete with WWE, seeing whatever their mess ups is. Instead, it's like you're giving people like MJF and all them money just to stay on the show, to be like, oh, we need you for ratings, this and that. And it's like you're using the same people over and over when you got a whole bunch of talent that you signed is sick and tired of your stuff, and they're ready to pack and go to WWE. Because my thing is, with that main event, he could have did a whole lot. You could have had FTR in the main event. You could have had Wardlow and Samoa Joe, let alone, they went on Battle with the Belts, but you could have did a whole bunch with that anniversary show instead of having Chris Jericho in it every year. Like, why do we need him every year in the main event for like any of your special shows? But yeah, y'all get down in the comment box below. Tell me what your reaction was with the whole Sammy and Andrade situation. Like, you think it was cool for Andrade to take the night off and they let Sammy stay? Do y'all still like it when Chris Jericho is always in the main event every year? Where do we go from here next? I don't know. But yeah, make sure you follow my wrestling page, Wavy Wrestling Compilation, and my regular page, Wavy Boy 15. Like, share, and subscribe to this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Until the next time I see y'all, I'm out. Peace.